Paul London was on Raw tonight, Monday Night Raw against Chris Jericho. Wow. And it was a pretty good match. I was really entertained. But it just reminded me, ironically, I was going to talk about Paul in my next vid. So, this is the one. But I remember when he and I were part of the Beautiful People. We were tag team partners. We cut promos against people. We traveled the roads. We were part of the Kids Clique. What's up, Darren? Chris? Darren? ACW. I know Showtime can vouch. 18th is PWA. The 19th is PCW. So this week's a pretty big week. But really, I'll talk about that in the next couple of days. Probably PWA tomorrow, PCW on Wednesday, and then Thursday, kind of give a recap. But training day tomorrow, starting back up. Have a strong 5-6 days of training prior to, before and during the shows. And, man, Paul, I was really impressed, man. I hope they do something with him because kid's extra talented. He's something extra special. I've always thought that. I mean, we've been boys for a long time, but I mean, he's truly a talent, and I hope they to do something with him. Jericho pretty much told him to take this loss and do something with it, so hopefully they'll let him do something with it. Raw was pretty decent, pretty solid, but talk to you tomorrow. I have a PWA show July 18th. And I don't know much about the show. I just know my opponent is Tank Bishop, one half of the Wrecking Crew and a former PWA Tag Team Champion. And I don't know, PWA, I haven't really gotten on solid ground, so a match against Tank is an actual test for me. Guy's pretty strong. Low center of gravity, knows all kinds of suplexes. I mean, he's just big, strong. He's a strong dude. So it poses a challenge. But I don't know. Beating him would actually earn me a spot and keep the ball rolling. So, it'd be a feather in my cap as far as PWA goes, and it would help establish me. So, there's some pressure there. But at the same time, I just got to go out there and perform like I know I can. That should be okay. I trained today, so that's a step in the right direction. But, yeah, just thinking about that. The 18th. I just want to have a good match. I want the people to be entertained. I want people to go on the PWA message board and, just flood that thing with Steve DeMarco is great, and you need to put him on every show and all of that. That would help. And hopefully, if Bill, Doug, or Truth Slayer show up, or anyone else in the Houston area that watches these, I'll definitely be out there. So come say hey. Training tomorrow, and then ring work. So, talk to you later. Long but good day today. I got in the ring, did my weight workout. I felt motivated. Getting in the mindset. Getting ready for this weekend. Got a couple of days. Thursday will be another lengthy day, but last night I talked about PWA. PCW is completely different. It's a completely different mindset. I have actual history there. I've done some amazing things there as far as being the first ever Grand Slam champion, holding practically every belt that they could possibly imagine. And I'm facing Tim Storm. And for those who don't know, Tim and I have some history. When I was heavyweight champion for PCW, he kind of burst onto the scene towards the end of it and actually took me out for a little while. And there was doubt if I would come back. And then at Sick and Twisted 2005, and if I can find the link, I'll put it right there. Tim is actually the guy who defeated me for the heavyweight championship, and then went on to have a very lengthy run, probably the longest run as champion in the history of the company. So, you got two guys who have history, and I'm excited about the prospect of being in the ring with him. I think that was the only singles match he and I have had, and so this would be round 2 of that. And I just want to have a good, solid, competitive. I mean, we're probably, for shock and awe, we're the only non-gimmick match. There's not a stipulation. It's just one-on-one. So it poses a very interesting challenge for me to make a match that people are going to care about. I know they're going to care about it because of the history that we both have and all of that. So I'm getting excited. I'm getting the mindset. So that's important. And I would tell people to get a completely unrelated topic, to get WWE 24/7 if you can, because I think I'd like to start actually doing roundtable discussions about like Raw and Nitro that took place on 24/7 and the ECW events, and kind of discuss. It's something I'm thinking of. I've got some other ideas in mind. I really do apologize for the lighting. I'll work out the kinks hopefully in the next video or two. So tomorrow, a little recap and probably a little my thoughts on The Dark Knight, and who knows what else, maybe a little bit of TNA. Who knows? We'll see. I will say this, Evan Bourne, star in the making, I think, and really I like the push that they given him, and really letting him show out. So I mean, that's cool. You know, Shooting Star Press and whatnot, he does it pretty. Just does some creative stuff, and it's great, you know, having him work like a talent like Chavo. So I just wanted to touch on that. I didn't touch on it yesterday, but this is it for now. Talk to you later. So I got a few hours till the PWA show, and a little over 24 hours until the PCW show. I'm trained 3 days this week. Gonna train a 4th. Hopefully in the morning I'll catch something. If not, I'll try to do something at the arena when I get there for the PWA show, and try to work out in the morning on Saturday before the PCW show. Or again, when I get there, they've got to wait. You know, they got weights and such. So I may even go try to catch the 6 a.m. showing of Dark Knight tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. I'd like to go catch a movie and probably just get my mind. Good way of regaining focus is to watch something like that. And then it's a full day of work. Washing my gear right now. I don't know. As the passion for it comes back, and performing, and I start to feel like I'm back in my element. I start to get a little nervous before game time, get a little excited. I'm looking forward to both shows, tomorrow's in particular, because I think it's actually a chance to do something and to make a statement one way or the other. So that's what I'm looking forward to. And then, of course, PCW, I just want to avenge my loss and so on and so forth. I'm not sure about doing the road show. I might just do a recap video, or I might do shoot vids either before or after the show. So I'll take my camera with me and see what I can do. So I'm going to upload this, obviously, because you're watching it. So hopefully you enjoyed this. And who knows what I'm going to talk about next? I'm not even sure yet. But I'll be thinking of something. Actually, I got a couple of ideas. So be on the lookout for that. But the next video, of course, will be the road show. The road trip, the shows, and probably all the mess that happens afterwards. So talk to you soon. Later.